hottest segments on the Refuse to Lose show. This one here gets people riled up every single time. It doesn't matter. Maybe it's me, maybe it's Dave, maybe it's the comments. But Joe, the floor is yours.
Let's get it, man. Now you have his top 5 MVPs, man. Woof, the way to do this. It's been a while. I think it's a good time for it. Winding down the season, last month. All right, y'all. So let's get right to it. Why not? Number 5. So these are your top 5 most valuable players, MVPs, right now in the NBA. Top 5. Number 5. Let's bring it up. Anthony Edwards. Now, Anthony Edwards is up here for the mere fact that, they are fighting for that number 1 seed right now. And, he's averaging, 26 points a game. All right? It's not really a big case for him right now. Cat has went down. He's been holding the torch since Cat's been down. If Cat was out for a majority of the year, which is sad, I feel like he would be higher in the standings, because for some reason you get dinged, right? Pause. For having the second play on your team. So not much to say about Ant. I can rebuttal, but right now 5 is Anthony Edwards. All right. Number 4, we got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Hopefully I said it right. Now Giannis right now is averaging 30, which is 3rd in the league. 6.5 assists, 11 rebounds, which is 6th in the league. And he's the 2nd seed, shooting 61%. But he's miles behind the Boston Celtics. All right. But he's my number 3rd MVP candidate. Sorry, number 4. Number 3 is Jason Tatum. Let's put it up here. It's Jason Tatum, my man. All right. Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics are, sprinting ahead of everybody in the NBA in the standings. So, and while doing that, Tatum is still a top 10 scorer. So I had to put Tatum at number 3 because of his team success while being still a top 10 scorer. But we're going to move on to number 2. Now this one to get controversial right here. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is number 2, y'all. Now look, my whole theory this year was like, man, whoever number 1 seed gonna win MVP. And the more I looked at everything, the more it told me that SGA is not the MVP right now. All right? But he's a close second. Right now, SGA is averaging 30.9 points per game, which is 2nd in the NBA. He's averaging 6.3 assists a game. He's averaging 5.7 rebounds a game. 54.5% from the field, which is 1st among all guards. He's 2nd in PER. He's 1st in steals. He has 49 games scoring 30 or more points, which is an OKC record. So SGA, and he is the number 1 seed. He has a number 1 seed sitting at 47-20. So SGA is number 2. But there can only be one number 1, y'all. And number 1 is Jokic. All right? It's Jokic. In my opinion, he should deservingly be a 3-time MVP candidate. But how the voters get swayed because of emotions, and B1 last year. All right? But let's talk about this year. Right now, Jokic is averaging 25.9 points per game, which is 14th in the league, 1st among all centers. We all are centers. 9.1 assists per game, which is 4th in the league, obviously 1st among big men, including Sabonis. 12.2 rebounds a game, which is 4th in the NBA. 2nd in double-doubles behind Sabonis. 2nd in triple-doubles behind Sabonis. And he's 2nd in PER behind Joel Embiid. But Joel Embiid is no longer eligible, so he's 1st in PER. And SGA is, I said SGA is 2nd, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I said SGA is 2nd. He's really 3rd, but he's 2nd behind Jokic because Joel Embiid is out. And those who get national average top 5. I'm listening.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
That thing on speed dial. Let's get it.
I think the only one, not even that I have a question for. There's someone missing in this top 5 that was originally there in the beginning. Why is Luka not up here? That's what I want to know.
You're funny, Dave. You're doing that. Dave doing that. It's not for himself. He's trying to stir up pot. So look, Luka's having a fantastic.
Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something.
All right, Luka's having a fantastic season. He's
there he
averaging
goes.
30. I know. He's averaging 34 points a game, which is first in the NBA. He's and SGA is second with 30. He's averaging 34. So, like you know how great that is, right? While averaging 9 assists and 9 rebounds. But he's a 7 seed, Dave. Russell Westbrook was a 6 seed, had a triple double, and we were like, he the 6 seed. Why is he winning MVP? He the 6 seed. He only won that MVP because he did something historic that hasn't happened since the Big O played. I mean, last time I checked, Joel Embiid averaged more points than Luka. He was not here. So is he doing something historic?
No.
Now, I guess compared to like in the past, but Joel Embiid was averaging like 35, 30. No, I think he was averaging 36, something like that. So, no, Luka is a 7 seed, bro. He's in the play-in. There's an opportunity he could miss the playoffs. And we're going to give an MVP to a person who could miss the playoffs? No, sir, Bob. So I'm sorry, Luka. You having a great individual year, but your team success, in the words of Tomo, can you do it for me, Tomo?
You're done, son.
At least for now. So you should have been in the doghouse.
I only did that because Joe asked. All right, my 20% of me being a Mavs fan is like, look, bro, I'm upset that he's not number 5. And Kev, ever since I had 20% of me being a Mavs fan, we've been winning, bro.
As he talks,
you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be 30% next time.
Yeah.
Every time they get closer to making the playoffs, this is gonna keep will be 50% once they get past this play-in phase.
Hey, I mean,
for now,
I guess
this is for now. MVPs for now.
For now, I mean, where do you expect y'all to end up at, Kev? I mean, who's ahead of y'all that y'all gonna jump?
Y'all gotta finish top 3 to be an MVP. 4 minimum. Can you at least get home court advantage?
Yeah, they gotta get Sacramento. They gotta
get the Sacramento, Pelicans, and the Clippers.
I'm talking about 7 seed. I ain't talking about him being the MVP talk. So I'm just talking about.
I'll say this. I'll say this about the Mavericks though. In the last 19 games, they won 7 straight. Then they lost 5 or 6, and then they just won 5 or 6.
That's a crazy stat. But hey, Luka, you my dog, man. Hey, listen, y'all know how I feel about Luka, but you're not an MVP candidate. I'm sorry.
I don't think he watches basketball.
That's on Giannis.
I know.
And I mean, I guess somebody could make a case that maybe Dame should be over Giannis.
Get Dame out of here. First of all,
because I mean, Dame is 5-1 without Giannis.
5-1. 6 games.
Tell him.
Are we serious now?
Tell him.
All right, look. So look, Dame,
I do like the fact that you have Ant on here though. I'm glad he's finally getting some.
Oh yeah, Ant gotta be up here. I mean, first of all, there are not a lot of MVP candidates. Let's start there. All right.
Oh, this list I like that. Now that I look at it, looking at the standings, this is okay. I can see the debate for Luka, but I like this list though.
Like all the stat stuffers are in the bottom seeds. Like KD, 8 seed. Who else? Cool. People on the top seed. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say is Luka Dak? Because you said stat stuffers, and I just thought about it.
Nah, Luka show up in the playoff. He actually level.
Do he?
Yes, he do. He take it to a different level in the playoffs.
Okay, we gonna see. I'm talking about this MVP stuff though. He on a team that's fighting to make the playoffs.
Nah, that issue he couldn't. I mean, I just saw Luka and them beat the Nuggets. That's the number 1 team.
That was Kyrie.
Luka hit the 3 to tie it. And he had
Oh, he hit the
37.
bucket though.
And he had 37.
Look, now I'm 15% a fan because you got me arguing against my team, man.
All right. So look, I do want to say this though, right? Because people, the main, like people ain't watching right now live that gonna have a scarf about this. But SGA and Jokic, like why is SGA now number one and why Jokic number one? All right, let me remind y'all, the last 13 MVPs, right? The last 13 years, whoever won the PER stat won MVP, except for two people. 2014, AD was a PER prince. He became number one PER, but his record was bad, kind of like Lucas. He was an 8th seed, I think. Russell Westbrook Russell Westbrook had the second best PER, and I think he had a low seed. The third best was Steph, and guess who won MVP that year? Steph, number one seed, number one, third in PER. The other person was Joel Embiid last year, and I'm telling y'all, Joel Embiid won that MVP because people felt sorry for him. I ain't even say he was gonna win, and I mentioned that, and he won. Jokic should have won that. Jokic was number one seed. He basically averaged a triple double, number one in PER. Come on now, and Embiid winning number one seed in his conference. So wasn't even number two seed. I don't think he was number 3 seed. So
as of the show though, right now, SGA is number one.
Okay, so SGA number one in the seeding by a half game. So the guys who won PER but didn't win, they were like the 8th seed, the 6th seed, the 7th seed. Jokic just 2 days ago was number one seed. They are a half game up front of the Nuggets. Plus, Jokic, crazy. Jokic averaging 20, basically 26. I'm gonna get SGA 31. He averaging 26, 9, and 12. He's 19th in usage rate. SGA is 3rd in usage rate, and he averaging 31, which is second, but he's 17th in assists, and I don't even know where he got in rebounds. But he is first in steals. I give him that. So
he's a guard, so he's not gonna be high in rebounds.
Okay, he's a guard. Why Jokic have more assists than him then?
I'm talking about rebounds, John.
Oh,
yeah,
rebounds?
look, yeah, you see that?
Okay.
He's not gonna be that high in rebounds. That's what that's.
Yeah, you're right. Now I was just showing y'all that Jokic is 14th in points. I think SGA is like, I don't know, we got rebounds. 14 in points. SGA is 17th in assists. Jokic is 4th in assists. SGA is 2nd in points. Jokic is 4th in rebounds. SGA, I said, I don't know where we got with rebounds. He does have a high field goal percentage amongst guards, but
is SGA the point guard or the shooting guard though?
He's labeled as a point. He's a point guard. That's what he's labeled.
Then you got a point.
And then also, I even gave SGA props. I said he's first among guards.
He getting 6 rebounds a game.
Who?
SGA.
5 point. Yeah, 5.7. Yeah.
That's not high for a guard though. That's like
it's pretty good for a guard. It is.
No, but what I'm saying, it's not like great. It's like
cool. He ain't Josh Hart, but yeah.
He pretty good. But like I say, SGA is 4th amongst guards in field goal percentage, right? Jokic is first among centers, which is probably not a lot. So he's second amongst bigs. It's Giannis and him. He's first in assists for bigs, and he's just 4th in rebound. So Jokic is having a really good statistical season all around. So is SGA, but Jokic is also number one in PER, and they're fighting for number one seed. So it's a slight advantage over SGA. SGA got going for him is that 30-point streak thing.
I'm just saying though.
He's not even leading the league in assists. I mean, he's not even leading the league. The only thing he leads the league is first is like if he's leading in points.
He leads the league in 31-point games this year.
31. He leads the league in 30-point games too. Yeah. So he got 49 games going 30 points or more.
Though, Joe, you could have made him number one today, and then when you came back next week,
I gotta be honest, man. I mean, Jokic, and then another reason why, like SGA, he has to take it from Jokic. Like Jokic got a higher standard because he already got an MVP. So everybody probably looking at like, oh, SGA should get it because Jokic's been there. You know, if we flip flop and Jokic was if SGA was a 2-time MVP and Jokic was new to the scene, we would be like, man, this dude Jokic, you see what he doing? Yeah, he's in 26, 9, and 12, and then the number 2 seed, a half game behind OKC.
I'm trying to make sure this is right.
So
but that's how like OKC owned them and they had-to-head matchups. So
Yeah, but we're not. I don't think we're really gonna base MVP off of a head-to-head matchup.
No, I'm just saying.
They
Though,
only
you
did
said you
that
got to
last
take it
year
from him.
because they only did that last year because of Embiid and Jokic.
Cause the
Yeah,
position.
no. Yeah, but I'm just saying when Joe, I was just alluding to. I'm just addressing what Joe said about he got to take it from him. Like, when you see him, he's showing him.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, we can go
Not
back
like
and
that.
forth all day. I'm just saying. Nah, I was just saying.
One good thing about both of these players, though, both of them play. They don't miss games.
That is
This
true.
year, at least this year.
Facts.
That is true.
Facts.
So I will get them that. I will get them that. But those are my MVPs. I'm mad, I'm gonna get some smoke in the chat. So I already know that much. But
Well, I think you only get smoke from one person. So
and then Tatum, whoever hating on Tatum be number 3, I'm sorry, bro. Tatum, listen, the Celtics are clearing the Bucks by 10 games. 10 games.
yeah, they're the automatic 1 seed unless they go on a crazy losing streak. They don't 1 seed. So
Yeah, they gonna have to be crazy. They will have to tank like Bitcoin
exactly.
for them to not.
Tank like the Mavs did last year.
Oh yeah. That was bad. That's when I was 0% a fan. So yeah.
But yeah, that's I'm not mad at Tatum being out there at all.
Also, Joe, you need to update the couch, man. The Pistons are now officially eliminated from the playoffs too.
Man, listen, man. Like keeping up with the non-playoff teams is hard.
That's what I'm here for.
All right, cool. I got you. I got you. But like, but and lastly about the Celtics, my bad. My 1-year-old just burst through there. I'm like, God, I love God. So look,
Said Tatum should be number 1. That's why.
Tatum. Listen to this, y'all. The gap between the Celtics and the Bucks is the same gap between OKC and basically the Lakers. And the Lakers are 9th seed, bro. Like that's crazy. If OKC was in the East, right, Boston would still be clearing them by like 7 games. So they are that good of a team, and he's still a top 10 scorer. I gotta give him some credit. Can I put him number 3 at least?
Yeah,
You know
I ain't mad at it.
like Giannis.
Some people may argue about him being 2 or 1 though. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, 2
Some
and 1.
people.
No, but come
Some
on
people
now.
might though.
Some people put Giannis above. I'm like, bro, he is clearing Giannis by 10 games. I'm sorry, and Giannis got Dame. They got it. No, when y'all trade for Dame, everybody like,
Oh, he got Dame.
Made them the favorites to win it all too.
Made him a
I
favorite.
thought you said God dang. But you said he got Dame. So I was like, huh? What you talking about?
No. He got Dame with him.
Yeah.
Like they said, coming to the season, they were the favorites, not the Nuggets.
Nope.
They were the favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you got your coach. You're the reason why your coach got fired.
Mm-hmm. He the reason they didn't hire Nick Nurse because he didn't want him as a head coach, and he the reason why his head coach got fired.
Fact. So if somebody said, but Joe, they still number 2 seed with all this controversy, why they got it?
Exactly.
Like, come on now. He the reason why they got the controversy. Like, come on now. I mean, it's like, come on, man. It's like we warned a guy to get 3 interceptions and they still went, bro. You threw 3 interceptions. You just because you got us out of mud that you put us in, I mean you don't get credit for it.
Yeah, here we go.
Dollar for Trevor Lawrence, but go ahead, guilty conscience.
We got some NFL news though. So Netflix is now releasing